Hi. Look, we gotta make sure everything work. Hey, it's Wednesday. I know you're so excited. I know I am. I am not. I am whooped. I've been up since like 4:45. Doing nothing that needs to be done at 4:45. But I am tired. Like, I cannot wait to open up the window and snuggle under the covers, get that cool breeze. Mm. It's gonna be so good to me. I lied and said I was gonna wash my hair, but I knew I lied when I said that. So, welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. I am happy to see you here. Let's see what we got going on. Um, Man, I'm freaking whooped. Like, I do not have nothing else left. But you know what? We're here anyway. So we are here anyway. I must have had a rough week too. President's Day must have whooped you 'cause I didn't have any questions today. Um, at least I didn't have any in my inbox. Uh, so I mean that's fine too. But I thought I would just come in and see what y'all doing. Um, yeah, coming in, hanging out, seeing what's going on. But ooh, you wanna know what I've been doing? Working, doing stuff, touching stuff. I need to paint my kitchen cabinets. I need to paint the inside. I need to paint the inside of my kitchen cabinets. I already painted the outside. I need to paint the inside of the kitchen cabinets. Uh, I took all the spices down yesterday and then I got discouraged. I took them down. I took them all down and I put them right back up. Well, I didn't put all of them back up. I did get rid of like some of the older ones that we had and stuff, but um, I definitely didn't get as far in that task as I would have liked to have gotten. So that yeah. But that's either here nor there. I did get some of it done, and so that's what's important. The I got some old spices. We had some stuff up there. I was just laughing at us, and it's so funny because my best friend came over, and she's tall, and we're not. and she pulled something from the top of the shelf. That, wait, I've never seen that bottle before in my whole life. I never seen that before in my whole life. She pulled out this bottle from like 1989. She was so mad at us. But we're little. We can't see. She cussed me for like an obscene amount of minutes, like way more than I deserved. Way more than I deserved. Man, I was just on the phone earlier crying, laughing with her. She's nuts. Um, yeah, she's freaking nuts. That's my best friend though, so not too much. Anyway, oh, how was Valentine's Day? What y'all do for Valentine's Day? I did go. I know last week we talked about me taking my nephew to the monster truck, and I did, and we had the time of our lives. It really was. He said it was the best day ever. You could never. You literally could never. You could never. He said it was the best day ever, and I even was like, "Well, King, sometimes we always have really good times when we hang out together." And he was like, "No, this time is better than them times." So I'm just saying that if you thought that you was getting Auntie of the Year, you're not. You're not. Sorry. Or Uncle. Don't think because you got nuts that you're safe. You are not. You are not. I'm coming for you too. I'll take him to go play baseball, do all of that. Help him change his oil, all the things. So, um, but he said it was the best day ever. It was really cool. I had never been, so it was like really a good time. I had an amazing time, and one of the cars crashed. Of course, I'm over here worried because I'm old, and all the kids is like excited and clapping and jumping up and down. I'm like, he's stuck in the car. Y'all don't care that nobody has emerged from that crumpled up vehicle. But like they act like he did it on purpose. But it was a good time. Me and my nephew had a fun time, so I had a good Valentine's Day. I was pooped. I probably saw Bruce for 30 minutes on Valentine's Day, but we still had a good time. So that's all that really mattered. Um, what else? What else? That's about it. So again, I checked my inbox. Y'all didn't have any questions for me. You know what? I appreciate that. I do. I do, because I could be in there working on the spices, but I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I know I'm not. It's absolutely not on my agenda. Nope. I need to be doing my toes, getting ready for Valentine's Day. I mean, for my anniversary. Not Valentine's Day, for my anniversary. I need to be getting myself together. So I will be getting progressively cuter. But next Wednesday is, oh no, I'll be back because I'll be back to record. I'll be here to record. Let me look at my little calendar. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I'll be back. I'll be here. I'll work. I guess I'll come in and hang out if y'all got questions. But it's also kind of my fault too because I have not been putting that much stuff on my. I've been slow about uploading my social media blowouts that go on. So I have not, but I changed my picture and I changed my little stuff around. So getting stuff ready for the new year for 2026. So it's kind of the place in between. So, and gosh, we've been doing this we've been doing it live for a year. I think we've been doing it live for a year. Um, yeah, I want to say so. But it's we're definitely not getting thrown in any algorithms. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine because they keep all the riffraff away, and that's exactly how I like it. Um, I work under these conditions perfectly. So, um, But yeah, that is about all I had. If you do have any questions, or if you see this later, you catch this later, which is most likely what's going to happen, I'll get all these messages and stuff later from all the different platforms. And people are like, when you said, when you was. Anyway, you can always send your messages to, I'll put it in the chat, to expressionoverrepression@gmail.com, or you can find me on any of your social media sites. If you have any sexual health questions or any questions about like consent or how to talk to your child about sex or how to talk to your doctor about sex or how to talk to someone about your body, all of those types of things, please feel free to send them to me. If I'm not the person that you need, I know the person that you need. So I will always have, if I cannot get you what you need, I will always have a resource for you available to get you to where you're trying to go. So whatever the question is, send it, and I will answer. I will bring it back here on live. Now, when you send me your question, I may change the words a little bit to make sure that we stay active. It's the only reason that we still here. It's the only reason that we're still able to do this. But you may see your question changed around a little bit. I kind of learned the hot words and the hot keys and stuff to use, and so I um I may manipulate the question a little bit, but I will keep the question pure to what you're trying to ask, and I will answer it live. So you will have, sometimes I, most of the time, depending on when you send it, I will see the question beforehand. But most of the, sometimes if I check it, that if you see me checking it while we on here, then I didn't see it. Okay. If I find it when you see me find it, then I didn't see it. So sometimes it happens too. So sometimes you can get a researched answer, which is the best option. But if not, I know a little bit about a whole lot of stuff. So I can pretty much get you in the direction you got to go and tell you what to look up, because I think that's more helpful, because you know your body and you know what you're not telling me. So if I guide you to the place where you can find the information, that's just as good as, me seeing the question in advance. So, but if you do have them, if you don't want to email me, you can also send them to any of my social medias. You can just search Coach Catasha. Yeah, search Coach Catasha on any of the platforms. I should pop up. You can Google me. That's really me. I really be doing that stuff. So, to go definitely do your research. But I want you to be able to have this as a resource. There are not a lot of adult sexual health resources out there, especially not that a lot that cater to the type of community that I do. So if you do have questions, please know that I am not here to judge you. That is not my job. I am here to make sure that everybody is safe and that everybody's having fun. That's my job. That whatever else is not my business. Okay, that is not my business. So I'm actually probably going to encourage you to do a little bit more of it, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, what I do want you to do is I want you to do it safely, and I want you to be having fun. So that is my goal. Whatever you're getting into, it has a process, it has names, it has rules, it has engagement, it has ways to safely do that. And I would rather you have that information than be embarrassed to, not ask. So please, I will keep you anonymous. I don't even know if I look at the names. So I just go in, pull the question out, put it on my pad, and go from there. So don't feel like you're going to be judged or shamed. This is a safe space. This is a comfortable space for you to ask questions about whatever you have the questions about. So you can email me. You can find me on socials. You can go to our website, expressionoverrepression.com. Shoot me a message there. Whatever you need to do to get the type of guidance that you need, that's what I'm here for. Now, if you message me and something that you are talking about is outside of the scope of what I do, okay, I'm an educator. I'm a teacher. I am not a therapist. So sometimes you'll run into stuff that'll be outside of the scope of what we have, what I can offer. I will also give you resources for that as well. Sometimes you want to talk to me about it, and I get that because I'm a really cool person. I'm a cool guy, comma, but I can't help you get out of it though, and it's cool to be able to talk about it and discuss it and get it out of your body. But you also need somebody that's going to help you figure out what to do next, and that is where therapy comes from. So don't think that if I send you toward therapy that I'm judging you or doing any of that, baby. We all the people, especially after the period that we living through right now. Like if you ever looked up the definition of post traumatic stress disorder, I think it's like 60 consecutive days of stress. We on what, like year 6? Like you this yeah. So if you're alive right now, you're likely gonna have symptoms of post traumatic stress. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, you know, we all just here trying to survive. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to do none of that. Do whatever you need to do to make sure you're having a good time, but we want to make sure we being safe. Nobody can go to jail. Everybody need to be of age. Everybody needs to be consenting. All those things. But it's also about having fun, and everybody's figuring it out. Some people figured it out before you did. Some people are gonna need the knowledge that you experienced to figure it out. And I'm the middleman in between that. So please feel free to use the resource to reach out, and I will be happy to answer whatever kind of questions that you have. I wish I had a question to give you an example today, but I don't. So you'll just have to come back next week because I'm sure they'll make up for it. I'm sure the people will make up for it. So the depending on where you're watching this at, we're currently streaming on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Yeah, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. We got off of TikTok because my niece popped up in the live. We can't have that. We can't have that. So I was like, okay, I don't need to be on her that bad. Whatever restrictions that they told me that they put in place were obviously not in place. They was just, a suggestion. So, but yeah, we'll be back next week. We'll be here. We do talk about sex. Just want to make that clear, just in case you're watching this for the first time. We will be talking about sex. How are you able to do that? You say, well, because I'm an educator and because I am a certified educator, I got the papers to prove it. Um, I am here to teach you in an educational manner. So I'm really here to help you learn. I'm not here to sell you nothing. I'm not here, oiled up. I'm probably drier than I should be, but I'm not here for none of that. I'm here to literally make your sex life better, to make you more confident in your sex life, to make you more knowledgeable about your body, to make you sexually aware of how you are moving through the world and how that may be affecting other parts of your body. Other parts of your experience. So, that's my job. That's what I'm here to do. So, please feel free to use the resource. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because I really do at least need to. I started. There's about 8 things around here that I started that need to be done. And like low key, I'm probably not finna go do none of them. I'm not. And my husband came home late and I didn't get to talk to him, so I'm probably gonna go in there and talk to him about nothing and get on his nerves. That's my job. So I will be here next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for Ask Coach Catasha. You can send in your questions and we will be answering them live if we have them. That's actually the first time I don't think that we've ever not had any. Sometimes we get repeats, but I think this was the first time we never not had any. I might be making that up. You never know. But I will see y'all next Wednesday. We'll be back here, question or not, right? Because when we go to work, we go to work. So I will see you back here next Wednesday at 7 p.m. for Ask Coach